Hello, welcome back to Shadow Phoenix Tarot. We're moving through the minor arcana and through all the suits, and now we're going to be looking at Pentacles. This is for the upcoming class. And here we have the Ace of Pentacles. This corresponds to Earth energy. So this is going to be moving into the feminine energy. Very receptive. Pentacles also has to do with finances, the 3D tangible material world, things that are manifesting, home life, and your career and job. Wands can be a little bit about career and jobs, more as like your vocation and your passion and what you want to create in the world. This is about your actual 9-to-5 job where you go to your white collar, your blue collar job every day and get paid. This is about getting paid, baby. So this is about new money, new wealth coming in, new ideas, ideas pertaining to work. Ideas probably, that's not a good idea. That's not a good word. But new things coming through, okay? If I don't forget to say it, check out the videos on wands because that has a lot of, I did like a little extra information in there. And also the other ones because I'm kind of adding little tidbits throughout each of them. But definitely make sure you check out wands if you haven't already. Moving on to the Two of Pentacles. This is somebody who is working on creating balance in their life. They have two plates that they're balancing. You have the lemon skate, this like infinity sign. And so this is something where he's ongoing. Now we have duality. Now we have the growth into two, and we're balancing those. If you look at the water behind him, you can see that there's a little bit of like swells. It's not a storm, but there's some, I don't know, activity, a little bit more intense activity. And so he's having to create a little bit more balance. It's a little bit woo, and we want to calm that down. So this person's working on balance, making decisions. Yeah, he's not overwhelmed. He can do it. But yeah. And moving on to the Three of Pentacles. Again, because it's a number 3, we're now moving into growth and expansion. This has to do with early plans, working together, having other people working with you, collaboration. This is a craftsman on the bench doing the work. There is the wealthy person in like this orange robe who's paying for the work. And the work is being done at the church, and there's the priest or cardinal behind him whose church it is. And so this symbolizes coming into relationship and collaboration and partnership in business and growing your tasks, growing your business, growing a new project with other people. And it's a good card. And again, because we're talking about some of the astrological signs. This is going to be for Capricorn. So this cardinal earth energy, it's going to be a lot of Capricorn energy starting off. I have recently been schooled in the power of earth signs. These people are landslides, okay? Capricorns, they get a bad rap, and I think that's crap. I love me some earth energy people. I really do. All of them. Tauruses, Virgos, but their ability to move shit and think about the power that it takes as a person to have earth energy, which is very heavy, very dense. It's the slowest, heaviest, densest energy that we have. And then to start the momentum to get that going. Powerful people. Don't stand in their way. Get out the way. Do yourself a favor. Moving forward, here's the Four of Pentacles. I talked before, I think in the wands, about when you have the numerology and you have even numbers, there's going to be a lot of stability associated with that. When you have odd numbers, there's going to be growth, but also change and some degree of turmoil. Because it's either true turmoil or people don't tend to like change, and so it can be upsetting to them. If you have an odd number card, especially with like a mutable sign, if you're talking to a Gemini, a Virgo, what is it? A Virgo, Sagittarius, or Pisces, they're going to be more mutable. They're going to be able to adapt with change generally a lot better. Some personalities just deal with change and crave change. They're usually going to be okay, but some people who really like stability are not going to like change. So all of that to say that when you have a feminine energy like earth or water that's stable, because the number 4 is a very, very stable number, it tends to stagnate. And you see some of the more negative aspects come along with that. When you have growth and an odd number, like we just talked about, the 3, this is really positive with an earth or water energy when you have growth and expansion and movement. The key word there is movement. Same thing for 9. We'll talk about this in a little bit. Fucking awesome card. Sometimes this can be, this card can be about greed, about hoarding, about fear, about not letting go of something, not letting something in. The body posture here is extremely closed off. This person is encased and ensconced in their pentacles. They're well-to-do. They're not, bad person. Nothing bad has happened to them, but their rigidity and the clinging is really the problem here. So this card is kind of like a greed card or a hoarding card in general. Moving onward, we have 5 of Pentacles, which is a very sad scene. We have a church. I think what most people describe it. Again, when these cards were written and illustrated, church was a huge industry, a huge establishment in the culture at that time, much different than it is now, even though that still holds true in many ways. So this is what I believe is a church, and these like orphaned people are outside, they're feeling shut out. And this is a card of being like disowned or orphaned or having, being on hard times, difficulty. It's super sad. It's a sad card. What's next? 6. I mixed up my cards and I can't count, as we have established if you watched the firewood, the wands. This is the 6 of Pentacles. So here is where we have balance, but it's a positive balance because things are moving. So you have the generous person with the scales that's keeping balance and handing out money to beggars. The poor people are asking for money. And this is not a card so much. Generally, it's about you being a person who is being able to give. It's positive. But to me, the overall message is that neither one of these positions is bad. In the flow and exchange of energy, we all are giving and we all are receiving. We're all consumers. We all consume energy. And that's not bad. And it's not bad to ask for that or need it because it keeps the energy moving. The universe will hook you up with people who have it to give when you need it. And so to me, this is more about the balance of energy moving. It's more about equitable movement of energy. As you can see, the rich person's giving to the poor person, which is the direction that you'd like to see rich and poor people exchanging funds in, versus poor people having to give a rich person more money. And this is, again, it's a very positive card. So 4, 5, 6 is going to be the energy of Taurus. If we're looking at the astrological signs, this is going to be Taurian energy because it is fixed earth energy. Okay, so if you're looking at more information, for who you're talking about on the table, I try to point that out because that's something that I've really grown in my tarot reading is looking at the signs. It, again, tarot being a structured system, it overlays with the structured system of astrology, also the planets. And so you can get a lot of information that way about who you're dealing with sometimes from the cards. So just so you have that information. And the energy of the card. So if you got somebody who's got a lot of these cards, sending like some crazy fire energy, like an 8 of Wands towards them is probably going to freak them out. They're not going to want that. So just and again, they could be a fire sign, but their energy at that moment or what's going on around them could be this. And it's just good to know that. It's good to know that the energy of what you're dealing with. Sometimes the astrological sign will point to a 3D person in their life, in their actual day-to-day life. Sometimes it's just about the energy that they have going on. If it's masculine, if it's feminine, if it's a certain element. If they're getting a lot of aces, 1, 2, 3, it means that they're starting out. Something new has happened. They've started a new endeavor. They're wanting to start a new endeavor. If they're have a lot of 8, 9, 10, especially with the 9, 10, they're finishing up. Something's concluding. And depending on what's concluding, that can be good or bad. Sometimes they can have a lot of scattered energy and it doesn't look good. Sometimes it's not scattered and it's just all over the map. Your intuition will tell you. And when we do the class, we're going to be doing the Celtic Cross. There's some different points that you're going to want to look at about where your energy's at and how things are showing up. So moving along, here's the 7 of Pentacles. This is about waiting. This is the waiting card. You put in some good work. It just needs more work, and sometimes there's not much to do. Sometimes you just have to wait for stuff to come through, but it's there. It's coming. It's happening. Don't be discouraged. It's there. Okay, so waiting and it not coming are two different things. Just make sure you know that. And it's okay to take a break. You know, don't kill yourself with this stuff. 8 of Pentacles is about working and completing the job, working independently, really mastering your skill. Again, it's an 8, so it's going to be at the end of the cycle. It's very balanced. This person at this point is going to be a seasoned craftsman. They're not an apprentice. This person knows what they're doing. They're putting good work into it, and they want to continue to do that good work. 9 of Pentacles is it. She's that bitch. This person has it all. This is a titled landowner. She has the pentacles. She's at the vineyard. She has a bird of prey. She has her own estate behind her. She's wearing a hat. She's got a really nice robe on. This person has it all. They have manifested it. They have worked for it. They own it. They possess it. They're able to maintain it. This is not just a wealthy person. This is a powerful person. This is La Chatelaine. This woman holds the keys. She signs her own name on her checks. Okay, and this is specifically a female. I love this card. Hashtag life goals right there. So if you're looking at, I can't count. I can't count. My dirty secret is out. I can't count. Okay. So 7, 8, 9, and the earth energy is going to be Virgo. This is the Virgo energy for your signs for Earth. Again, take it for what you want. That 9 is done. And now, when we have the 10 of Pentacles, now we have everything. This is it. If you've ever seen Jerry Maguire, this is the Quan. This is the personal finance, personal fulfillment. This is wealth. This is standing in your community, like visibility. I mean, upstanding citizen in your community. If you look at these pentacles, they are arrayed in the shape of the tree of life. As I said, tarot overlaps with many systems, Kabbalah being one of them, depending on how you say it. And there's dogs here, there's family life, and this is as good as it gets. This person, be happy and enjoy it. Nothing left to do but enjoy it, savor it, and be prepared that you're going to be leveling up again soon. So there will be some change to this, but this is real. The only card that is even slightly better than this card is the 10 of Cups, because you can have a card like this and have things on the outside look good, but have internally not complete personal fulfillment. The 10 of Cups is when it all looks good and it's emotionally fulfilling and you really have that true sense of happiness and peace and fulfillment. This has, and again, not to disparage this card at all. I mean, I wouldn't turn it away. Like, I wouldn't say no. But I would say that, again, because of the Suit of Cups, it's going to be that much more than this. So this is very much an outward card. It's a pentacle, so it's earth. It's something that you can see, and it has to do with real life here, tangible in the 3D. So this is complete mastery, and again, that transition time. And you know, you don't know what these people are doing in this card. I mean, are they They could be starting something new. Again, this is a transition card. It's very busy. It's very nondescript. And it's very much about having that fullness and doing all sorts of things. And really positive things. So, all right. So we will conclude this. This is Pentacles. And thanks for showing up. Make sure to check out the Wands video and the Swords video, and I'm sure the Cups video. But the Wands has that extra tidbit of information. Okay, thank you.